Now you are in YouTube, yeah? Everyone, I received? Okay,
Yes.
okay. You can start having more people coming. Start, then after that you can maybe need to divide. But for now, I think you can start. Okay. Oh, so a little bit here. Trying to open here. Okay. I think everything is okay. Okay. Oh, good morning. You are on YouTube now. Hello, everyone. Hello, people from YouTube. I'm Rosalia. Then today I will guide this conversation. Today we're gonna talking about urban transport. So before I start, I wanted to ask you guys that are someone here for the first time. I think it Anderson. No, everyone. I know everyone. Okay, then I will try to explain a little bit for people from YouTube how TNT works. TNT is a language platform. Here you can practice some languages like English, Spanish, French, and Italian. I want to remind you that it's not a class, and I'm not a teacher. Here, no one else are, and here we are here to learn together. Here, nobody will correct you, so don't be shy. Don't be afraid to make mistake. I make mistake all the time, but I'm here trying to make some conversations. It's important is make the pass the message. I think it's the more important here. So, Sandro, can you present yourself for you to try to start?
Sure. Good morning, guys. My name is Sandro. I live in the countryside of São Paulo in a small city called Louveira. It's near Jundiaí. I am 45 years old. I am married. I have no kids. I have only a pet called Amora. That's my companion when I work from home. And I am on TNT since December last year. And my main goals are to improve my speaking, to meet new people. That's it.
Oh, nice. Priscilla, present yourself, please.
Morning, everyone. My name is Priscila. I'm from Petrópolis. I'm married. I have one dog. And in the moment, I work with test software, a voluntary project. My free time, I like to read books, travel, and watch movies, listen to music. So that's it about me.
Okay. Mariana, present yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Mariana. I'm 28 years old. I'm married. I don't have children, and I don't work regularly now, but sometimes I work like babysitter. I'm from Brazil, but in this moment I live in Czech Republic. And in my free time, I like to watch some videos or walk with my dog in a park.
Okay, nice. And you, Anderson, present yourself, please.
Hello, good morning. My name is Anderson. I have 25 years old. I am UX designer looking for jobs. I live in Recife, Pernambuco. I like to play video games, watch horror movies. I have a pet called Bet. She has 50 years old. She is a science. I think that's it.
Nice. Have a good family. I'm Rosalia. I'm 55 years old. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I have 2 children. I'm married, and I'm learning here in TNT. I'm learning English, Italian, Spanish, and I'm a host, Italian host too. And now I'm starting becoming host in English too. And yeah, you can start talking about a little bit about the transportation. And how do you usually get around in your city, Priscilla?
Usually my city, the bus, because I don't have a train, unfortunately. Or when I need to go to the other place, I go by car. So that's it. Or walking.
Yeah.
It's a little city. It's
Do you
possible.
live in a little city? A small
Yes,
city?
I consider it a little city. For example, my home, the central city is 15,
Mean.
12 minutes, yeah,
Oh,
or
so
walking.
yeah, yeah. It's like me that I live in. Oh, I think I received another. Sandra, how to usually get around your city?
Well, as I said, I live in a countryside, in a small city here in São Paulo. But I live, my neighborhood is in the rural zone. There are no much options here. We have bus only once per hour going downtown, and another going to another city, Jundiaí, a neighborhood city. So I usually get around my city by car. It's easier, it's faster. Even to buy bread, sometimes I have to go by car because it's not too near my house. Even I have no supermarket in my neighborhood. I have only a small, I don't know, a small place to buy some things like bread and other reposition at home.
Oh, it's become more expensive to buy
Yes,
everything in this small city. Yeah. Morning, Lucas. Nice to see you.
Morning. How are you?
You are only start the first question.
Oh,
Mariana.
nice.
Yeah, Mariana, how to usually get around in your city?
We use the bus, metro, tram, these things.
Oh, your city has many type of
Yes, yes. And in the second question, I explain more
okay.
about this.
Okay. In your city, Lucas, how to use get around?
Oh, in my city, I take the bus and the train. It's more fast to me.
Okay. Anderson, and you?
Well, here in my city, I usually take the bus or car when I go to the mall, the bookstore, or discover a new place in my city.
And no one says take a Uber. Don't have this. Don't usually use the Uber.
Yeah, I
No
usually
one?
Uber, driver, nine pop.
Yeah.
Good
Here in
name.
yeah, here in my city, it's like that. I didn't use bus because I like to go around by car because it's faster. And in my city, it's my house from downtown is like 15 minutes by car. Then if I need to take a bus, I will take more or less 30 minutes maybe because I need to all the time to stop, then start again. Then I think it's more easily to go to by car. And another, Priscilla, can you read the second one?
Sure. What's the fastest way to get out? Okay. to get around your city. So I consider the motorcycle, because the traffic here is so hard sometimes, depends of the time, and the car, because the bus, it's not good. Yeah, it's sometimes the traffic don't good. Yeah, and it's a lot of people in the bus, and it's not good. And you said about the Uber, I don't remember, but here have Uber, but depends of the location. For example, if I can go to the there are one neighborhood in my city, maybe, I don't know the name in English, 40 minutos, mais ou menos. It's so hard to find a Uber, yeah, because the Uber don't like go to the other neighborhood, yeah, because maybe it's not possible to find the other people to return, yeah. It's it's not good about the finance, the Uber, yeah.
Yeah, I got
The
it.
options is not good.
And you, Sandro, what's the faster way to get around for you?
Yes, because I have no much structure in public transportation, the fastest way to walk around my city is by car or motorcycle, maybe. But in my case, I don't drive motorcycles. I drive only cars. So for me, the best way is driving by car, going to another place downtown, to the supermarket, to do my needs.
Yeah, depend of the day. If you are bicycle, is so faster than by car, because you need to stop all the time in the traffic lights. They need to stop again, then the bicycle pass for us, then you are stopping another traffic lights. I think the bicycle sometimes is faster than by car, depend of the traffic.
Yes, because we don't have traffic jam here in my city. It's so small. Only there is a specific neighborhood that there are some companies there, but depending on the schedule, there is a little traffic jam, but usually it doesn't. But ride the bicycle is very common here in the region. There are a lot of bikers here.
Nice. And you, Mariana, what is the fastest way to get around for you?
Here, the public transport works very well. So most of the people don't have a car because it's more fast to use the public transport, the transport public. And because they had a specific street for them, so it's much better and more fast. Sometimes it's full, but are several eles passam tipo toda hora, de 10 em 10 minutos, different bus or transportation in the same point. And about motorcycles, it is difficult to see because the inter is long, so they don't buy, because if you buy the motorcycles will be a long time in the garage, so it's difficult. You see motorcycles.
But as you said, the 10 minutes past the transportation for you, but it's like in holiday too?
Yes, no. In weekends and holiday, the time is a little, it's a little more long.
Yeah.
But it's worked very well because here is a capital, and they receive a lot of tourists. So the every weekend and days, assim, are a lot of tourists. So the transport public works very well all the time. It's difficult when one of the bus or tram or metro late. Eles são pontuais, bem pontuais. É muito raro atrasar, muito difícil.
Because here in Joinville is the same. Depend of the day, it's a holiday or the weekend, you need to stay 30 minutes, 1 hour waiting for the next. It's not easier to take a bus or something like that. Because here in Joinville don't have train, only bus too. And for you, Lucas?
When I need to go to my work, it's more fast to take the bus because have the bus corridor, so it's more fast than car because have a lot of the traffic. It's hard. Train, it's faster than car too because the traffic. I think it is. I think the specific moments of the day, it's more fast to take the bus or the train.
And about the price, it's expensive?
No, I think it's R$5.
It's a train or
The bus. Yes.
Bus. Okay. And you, Anderson, for you?
I think it's by car and motorcycle, mainly motorcycle because they throw the place that cars don't go, and they go very fast.
Okay. And you know how many people are in your city? Is there many people there?
Yeah, it's a crowded city.
Yeah. And you, Sandro, how many people are in your city?
I think maybe 50,000 nowadays. Maybe there are not so much people here living here. The territory is not small. My city borders with 3 others: Jundiaí, Vinhedo, and Itatiba. But there aren't so many people living here comparing to another cities around. We are talking about São Paulo. São Paulo is a big, huge city, and there are others around São Paulo that are much bigger than Louveira is.
The people don't like so much to live in a big town, like more to move for the small city. I'm realize that because I'm trying to buy a new apartment, then depend of the place, this apartment, I think, oh my gosh, here is not so good to live. I will try to find another place because of that. And you, Priscilla, how many people are in your city?
So I'm not sure, but about I don't know speaking this number in English, mais ou menos umas 270 pessoas, mil pessoas.
Mil.
In my cities.
It's difficult to stay, for example, in the center of the city, or is so many people around, especially in the time to rush, something like that?
Yes, depends of the time. For example, when I finish the work, for example, 6 p.m. it's so hard, and 8 a.m. so hard too. Yeah.
I think it's like always. Yeah. I'd say the same at the same time. It's difficult to in the traffic to get around. It's the same way.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's a lot of people, but maybe I feel that because I consider a lot of, for example, people use bike car for para poder se locomover, because the traffic public transport is not good here sometimes. I think this.
Yeah.
Because that it's a sensação de que tem muitas pessoas, a lot of car, tráfego com muitos carros sometimes.
Yeah, I got it. Here in my city, I don't know, it's more or less 620,000 people here in Joinville, Santa Catarina. There are so many people. Depend of the time you can't to get around the city, because oh my gosh, only by step, because if you are trying to go to buy car or something like that, it's so difficult. Then when I need to go to downtown, I go by car, then I put my car in the estacionamento. Oh, I forgot the name now. Then I put my parking lot. Yeah. Thank you so much. Then I left my car there. Then that I get around by step, because it's so difficult to put the car here. Put the car here. Don't have space for the car. Depend of the time. Yeah. And you, Lucas?
I did Google here because I hadn't any idea, and I live in São Paulo, so I have 12 million. So it's a big city.
When you are in the downtown, how to feel?
It's strange because I moved to I live in Caeiras. It's a small city in São Paulo. So it's very different to live here because I don't know, the traffic, it's more hard to have a lot of people in the streets. Have the bus it's more fast than my oldest city. So I think a little strange to live in São Paulo because it's very big, have a lot of type of people in the street too. So I'm walking in Paulista and I can see Chinese people or some German people, and it's strange. In Caídas, it's not happening.
And you, Anderson, how many people are there?
It's a crowded city. I guess it's over 1 million, I guess. Recife, né? Capital of Pernambuco.
It's difficult to get around?
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's traffic doesn't cooperate.
Yeah, I get it. Mariana, do you answer? You did answer?
No.
Oh, okay. And you?
But here is approximately 1.5 million people living here. But especially now in the summer, there are many tourists. So most of the time, the city is always full. So maybe a gente tem a impressão de que tem mais gente do que geralmente vive mesmo aqui.
Mm-hmm. In the neighborhood where you are living, it's difficult to talk with people, to know new people, because no one knows no one.
Yes, the culture is very different from us. They don't speak with others. I never saw my neighborhoods. I live in apartment. I just know they are there because sometimes I speak a lot, a lot. I don't know,
Loud.
and loud, and they knock the wood or parede. I don't know how the name. So I never saw my neighborhoods. And the city is quiet, and the inside of the transport public is quiet too. They don't speak loud and don't put things or music in the caixa de som. I don't sei como falar. It's a different from us.
Yeah, it's really difficult. Me, my neighbor is so easy because I knows everyone. Everyone knows me. Then my neighbor is a little near fast on the downtown. Then it's easier because it's not a big neighbor. Then it's like you live in almost to live in now in the nature, because there are many people, but it's not so, how can I say, some builders, não tem tantos prédios. Then everyone live in a house, it's not so difficult to live here because everyone knows everyone. When I need, I'm going to think now in moving to here, but oh my gosh, I all the time I say, oh, I will stay a little bit more here. Then after that, I think how I need to do or something like that. So, and you, Sandra, it's difficult to know someone in your city, your neighbor, to talk with others.
No, it's common walking around my neighborhood and just compliment the people because it's very common in the countryside of São Paulo. It's easier than big cities. Big people don't know each other. It's very common. But I have some. I know all people live around me. I talk to all of them. There's no problem. But in downtown, it's a little different from my neighborhood. I know some people that live in downtown, but when you walk around downtown in my city, it's not the same as walking and talking to another people like here is very usual.
Yeah, it's like you are walking alone because there are so many people around, but it's like you are alone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel the
Yes.
same.
In big cities, yes.
Yeah, I feel this because when you are in the city, you need to only walk because you don't people around you don't know, you don't talk. Everyone in your bubble. And you, Priscilla, is it to talk with the people around you, your neighbor?
Yes, people usually know each other. It's common. Sometimes friends or family living next. It's common.
Okay, and for you, Lucas?
In my case, no. I still don't have. I still don't know many people in my neighborhood because I moved recently, so it's new for me. I talk with my neighbor, yes, my vizinho, and just But in my old city, yes, I knew a lot of people because I lived there most of my life. But here in São Paulo, it's recently for me.
And when you are in the Weisel, in the corridor, something like that, you meet some people. It's easier to talk with them, or only hi?
Only hi. Hi, and how are you?
Okay. And you, Anderson, how does it
Well,
work for you?
in case note, I usually talk with my neighbors. I talk with the strangers to, how can I say that? To break the ice. I don't know, things like that.
Is easy for you to have a new relationship,
No, it's very easy to me to talk with the others.
to make a
And
friend? Yeah.
yeah, make friends. I go out to the beach, I run, and I make friends over and around.
Mhm. I don't know, because for me, I'm a little shy. It's difficult for me to start a new conversation, to make new friends, something like that. Then I wait for the people start. Then after that, it's okay. The conversation flows. Next, about the price of the buses, I think everyone now knows, because in my city I don't know, because I don't use the bus, but I think it's like 55 wheels, something like that. Is there a subway in your city? It's work as well, Priscilla? Oh,
No,
close to you.
unfortunately, no.
No, in my city
No,
too.
it's impossible.
Mariana have, no?
Yes, we have metro, tram, train, a bus. Yeah, we have. And about the price, here we have annual pass. One moment. And we just to pay one time per year, and you can use ever transportation you decide to use. So we pay approximately in reals R$ 700 por ano, and you can use many time you want. Ever public transport, for example. Se eu quero sair 10 vezes no dia, então eu posso usar 10 vezes sem pagar nenhuma vez. É só ter esse código ali que garante que você pagou e tal. So you can use many times you want. So for me, it's nice, because sometimes I'm go to the gym and back, and go to the downtown again and back, and go to the supermarket and back, and every time I use public transportation. So it's more, it's in my opinion, is cheap compared to when I live in Brazil, because, for example, per day eu gastava like 8 reals for go to the work, and for back to the house. So just one time. So
Yeah,
it's cheap
a
for
good
me.
idea. Yeah, but it's not like a obligation. You can choose,
No,
buy or not.
you can choose buy or not. It's common as pessoas que moram aqui comprar, because using a lot, like I said before, it's more common to use public transport than you buy a car, because you have to pay a lot of taxas, and don't have parking, and if you need to pay, it's expensive, and the gas is expensive too. So it's common. You see most of the people using the public transportation. For example, when I arrive in Brazil, when you have an important party, you need to call the Uber or taxis. But here, no, it's different because the people go to the public transportation. You can see the people with a long dress and different hair and a lot of makeup because you can see they are going to marriage.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's different, but it's nice because works well.
Yeah, I love it. Here in Joinville, don't have a train, don't have only a bus. Then it's not common to see the people that are good dress in the bus.
Yeah, and the person prefer to use the train because you can see all the city. And you just go and see and hear the city is beautiful. You most of the skin you can see a different church and the older church. So some people just pay for bilhete for around in the city.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you for sharing with us. I really appreciate it. And you, Lucas, in your city?
In my city, yes, have subway. It works. It work well. It's a good way to get around the São Paulo, and I think it's not expensive because I can to oh wait, I can to get around. I don't know how to say this in English. Eu posso andar por vários lugares. So it's a good price.
Yeah, it's not so expensive. You can use more time than the bus.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. And you, Anderson?
Yeah, in my city we don't have train, but we have subway, and they are very fast, but they are always full of people, and the ticket price is very high for the quality of the service provided, and it's horrible.
And how about yesterday? Had fall the electricity. How to work this subway, the train? Do you
Yeah,
have some problem?
I don't take the subway usually. When I take the subway, it's como eu posso dizer, a passeio, sabe? É algo que não dá pra trabalhar. Quando é para algo para trabalho mesmo é carro ou ônibus, carro ou bus.
Okay. Everyone here have had yesterday some problem because the fall of the energy, electricity?
I saw in the news, and someone knows why this happened. I just saw in the news. What is the motive for this happen?
Yeah. Do you have some problem, Sandra?
No, we have no subway here in my city. We had a long time ago there was a train that transports people here, but now it's just a freight train. I asked for this expression because I didn't know, a freight train. But people can't use it, unfortunately. But I'm joking, of course. But here we use wagons. Wagons is a kind of a charrete
Yeah.
to transport yourself. it's
But-
common, but sometimes I see some charrettes, some wagons here walking around my neighborhood.
But it's about the falls to electric energy. Yesterday, no, it
Oh,
was
no.
Thursday. Don't have some
No,
problem?
no, I have no problem here. No,
Have you know?
no,
No.
no.
In
No,
my city, I think it's the same because of here, my neighbor don't have this problem because the energy was the same, don't have nothing. But around my city, especially around, there are some problem. It's not
no.
all. A lot of parts of Brazil have the problem with this apagão. I don't know why.
I think
Okay.
blackout
Then,
didn't affect me.
yeah, affects so many people. Sandro, can you read the next? I think the
Number 6.
number 6.
Is it dangerous to ride a bicycle in your city? Can you ride a bicycle? No, it's not as dangerous as it is in big cities. But I know some people that were hit by a car, a mother of friend of mine. But accidents are not common here in my region. But in my region, there are a lot of bikers because the landscape is beautiful. It's possible to go up hills to practice for races and like, for example, I have a friend that trained to go up hills by riding a bike here near me to ride a bike in Italian Alps. So there are a lot of people that ride bicycle around. I don't like bicycle. When I was younger, I ride more, but nowadays it's not my favorite kind of fun. I don't know.
Yeah, my dad is a pet only for bike in your city to become
Sorry,
easier to use. There is a pet, a line, something like that.
No. It's in the middle of the streets. People walk or ride bicycle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same here because here I consider a big city, but in the neighbor don't have the path for the bike, and they need to go to a middle of the street. But when you are going to this downtown, there is a path that is all the street, but only there. Then I think you need to have more in the downtown for the people to go there to work or something. I think it's so dangerous here in my city to ride a bike because my son had a problem some time ago because he going to work with the ride a bicycle, then have a little accident, but it was a little bit, but could have been more dangerous. And you, Priscilla?
So in my city, my opinion depends of the situation because I consider my city don't have a appropriate location for to use the bicycle. It's important to pay attention. Yeah, sometimes it depends of the neighborhood. It's not good. Yeah, and in general, it's okay. The main things about that don't have extra to use this você usar depende do local. Enfim,
And do you know ride a bike?
Oh, I like so much, but actually I don't have a bicycle. But when I go to in my city have a location, a park, I can use, yeah. But in the streets, no, because I don't have them. But I intend to buy one bicycle. I like so much.
Yeah, I don't have a bike, so And you, Lucas?
Yes, I think it's dangerous because have a lot of cars, bus, and bicycles, motorbicycles, and have a lot of bike lanes, but it's still dangerous. So here it's unfortunately common to happen in accidents.
Yeah, it's terrible. Because
Yeah.
especially when you are in the bicycle and the motorcycle, when you have some accident, it's dangerous because it's so injury. Oh my gosh, it's harder than the other because you are here, don't have nothing to protect you. I have fear
Yeah,
of that.
it's more exposed to
Yeah, it's so exposed.
in an accident. Yes.
Yeah. And for you, Anderson, is easier to ride a bike in your city to use the bike?
Well, in my city, it's dangerous because there are not many bicycle roads, and the bicycles travels on the same road as cars. It can make accidents, crashes with the other cars, with the other peoples, and things.
Do you know? Do you know? Ride a bike? Do you have a bike?
No, I don't have a bike. I just a little bit ride a bicycle because I not balance on the bike, and I just fall.
Do you have some memories to learn to ride a bicycle?
Yeah, my dad trying me to learning to ride the bicycle, but when I try, I sometimes I crash someone or something.
Okay. And you, Mariana, how it's worked for you?
I don't think it's dangerous here, but I just see the people really are biking the parks, maybe in downtown because they go to a tourist spot to another. And I know how to ride a bike. And when I live in Brazil, I really like. And sometimes I was going to work with bike because I like the sun in my face, and just that because the bicycle inside of the gym I don't like.
Do you have some memories to learn a bicycle?
Yes,
Right.
yes. When I asked a kid, I don't know how quem me ensinou, my mother or maybe my sister, because she it's não sei como falar, mais velho que eu.
Older than
But
me.
yeah, older than me, but I have a great memories to play or ride a bike with my brother, because we almost of the same age. So just that.
Yeah. It's like, and you, Sandro, do you have some memories about learning to ride a bicycle?
Yes, I have good memories when I was a teenager, a child, because I ride bicycle with my friends. We usually walk all the neighbor around. I have good memory. I use it a lot, my Caloi Cross. It was nice. I have good memories.
Yeah, I'm jealous of that. I almost the time I complain about that because I didn't have in my kids, because my father, my family don't have how to buy a bicycle, because I I am more 7 siblings. Then everyone want to have a bicycle, don't have money for everyone. Then in this time it's so difficult to buy a bicycle. It's like to buy a car. because it's so long, 15 years ago, I think, then it's more difficult than now. And you, Priscilla, have you some memories to learn to ride a bicycle?
Yes, I have a good memory when I was child. I play with my cousins every day. It's so good. Yeah, good experience.
Yeah. So guys, I think you are finished our conversation today. Nice. It was nice conversations. Thanks so much.